Oh, eccoci, ciao e benvenuti a 10 minuti con Andrew Sean Greer. That's 10 minutes with Andrew Sean Greer, another contractually obligated session with me, and this is Italian week. I'm supposed to be in Italy right now, but of course, no one's accepting Americans anywhere, so I thought we'd bring Italy to us. The cocktail today, of course, is Campari and White Claw, and the garnish is a button that fell off of a Prada shirt one day after I bought it and I never sewed it back on. So there you go. That's actually quite good. We're going to get right to our guest because we're cooking today, and apparently we've been doing it wrong all this time. Everyone welcome. Let's see. Live from Milano.
Ciao.
Ciao, benvenuto.
So how's the Campari with the button?
You know what? The button, I don't know, but with White Claw, it actually tastes just like more White Claw, like a little cough syrup. Yeah.
Makes sense. I don't know.
So
what are you doing?
Okay, I wanted you to help us. I think everyone is having to learn how to home cook these days, and everyone's like, what could be easier than Italian food? I'm speaking of Americans, but I'm under the impression I just want to make sure we're doing it authentically.
Yeah,
so,
with ketchup, right?
But I do.
No.
Can you just put ketchup on yesterday's pasta?
No.
No,
You can't.
no, you can't.
I was trying. Well, what's the other option you have at home?
At home, I've got a pot of boiling water, and since
that's the good starting.
A good starting. Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought I want to make pasta al pomodoro. I've got the cecco.
That's good.
That's good. I have about 150 grams.
Well, it's a good amount of pasta for one single person.
It's
but
a lot
go
for
with
one
that.
person?
No, it's okay. It's okay. We
It's a
need
normal amount?
we need comfort food, right?
So a pot of salted water.
Already salted?
Yes.
Did you put the salt before or after the boiling?
Before.
Ah.
Wait, why would that make a difference?
I mean, your mom, who is a scientist, would say that there's no difference. But, my grandmother used to say that you always have to put the salt after it's boiling. And I don't know why, actually. I think it was because of the expenses of the gas or something like that.
All right, I'll put
it's
it
just
in
a tradition.
also after.
Oh, Sandra is writing, does not matter. She's right, but she's not Italian.
All right, we may not have time to cook this all completely while we're here, but I'm going to put it in.
Yeah, put it in.
Did I do that right?
Hungry. Well, of course, that's not hard.
Okay, this says cooking time, 12 minutes, al dente, 10 minutes. How long would you cook it?
How do you translate al dente in English?
To the tooth.
Really?
We just say al dente. We don't have
okay. Well, I mean, I think you already know that, but my idea is always to make if you like pasta al dente, you have to put it outside of the water. I mean, how do you say that? To scolare la pasta before 10 minutes, like 8 minutes and a half. And then you keep on cooking that in the pan with the tomato sauce.
With the tomato sauce?
Yeah, that's how it makes.
Okay, I have okay, all right, so I'm going to leave the water and we'll see how far we get.
Try to mix it sometimes with spaghetti.
Oh.
I like to be bossy with you.
Okay, all right, there we go. All right, now here, I've got a pan here.
Yeah.
What do I do now?
Are you starting cooking the sauce now? No.
Wait, how long am I supposed to cook the sauce?
Well, like you were supposed to start like at least half an hour ago.
Okay, well, we'll start it now. Here's what I have. Yeah. I have these 2 bottles.
Well, that's good. That's good. Muti is good. Do you have it already with basil or not?
This one has basil, and this one has Parmigiano.
No, you cannot. No.
I can't eat? That's not acceptable?
I mean, if you're a university student, yes. A college student, yes. If you really have no time to cook, yes, everything is allowed. But I mean, you have time to cook,
Is
right?
this okay?
Yeah. But is there a
Okay.
mozzarella in it? What is
No,
that?
that's no.
I can see a mozzarella.
Now, do I want to put onion in the pan? Garlic? What do I do?
Well, you're supposed to, the original one is with garlic.
Ah,
And we don't really mix garlic and onion together in Italy. I mean, it's not a law. And you know that in Italy, laws are made to be broken. But
yeah.
we don't really put them together, you know? Then you can do it. But actually, the original recipe is with garlic. So
So
you put
how
a
much
little bit
garlic?
of olive oil at first.
Do I do one garlic?
Yeah, that's enough.
Do I not
But
cut it? I put it in and then take it out?
no, you unskin it, right?
Yeah.
Peel it, how do you say that? You cut it in two. But before that, you have to put some oil.
Okay.
Some very good frantoio. You're
Okay.
good.
All right. Okay. Now
So you let it fry a little and then you put the garlic.
I cut it in two.
Yep.
It kind of came out in two anyway. All right. So I
Awesome.
let it heat a little bit.
Yep. And then you're supposed to let it heat a little bit and then to put the sauce. I mean, if you were my grandmother, you would have made it with tomatoes, you know, with the real tomatoes. And,
What about this?
well, I prefer the muti one. But,
Okay.
oh, yeah, the pelati. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect.
Pelati. It's
Sorry. Yeah, yeah,
pomodoro
yeah,
san
yeah.
manzara.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Do I
But
put
of
the
course,
garlic?
that's very liquid. So you have to, how do you say that, to let it cook
Oh,
for a
yeah.
long time.
Um, so now do I put the garlic in?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. A little sizzle. When do
And
I
it looks
put the,
like I'm an expert, which I'm not.
well, but you're Italian.
Yeah, it's in my DNA, right?
Yeah. Okay. Why isn't it
So you have to let it like when it gets blonde, we say in Italy, you know, when it gets a little
blonde? Yeah.
the garlic, yeah, si
Okay.
imbiondisce, a little bit like that, and you put the sauce.
We're getting a lot of hearts from somebody. Somebody's into it. I'm so
Somebody who's
glad.
very, who's
Wow.
very sweet, I guess.
So, is it mom? Is it you? Hi, everybody who's joining, by the way. This is a little more laid back version. Maybe it's the White Claw getting to me.
Yeah.
So, well, there may not be time for it to, whatever,
How's the
biondare.
pasta, by the way, which is the
Oh,
best?
I will say that, well, it's going. I think in America, we often think of it as pasta, like we make the pasta, but we focus very much on the sauce. So
Yeah, well,
whatever,
I mean, the sauce is important, of course, but it's like it's the best thing is to focus on the cooking of the pasta because it has to be al dente. Otherwise, it gets the kind of pasta that so American people do to throw it on the wall,
wait,
right? The
you can't,
spaghetti.
that's not how you tell if it's done?
Nope.
No one does that in Italy?
Just for making fun of Americans.
Ah, so how do you test it if it's al dente?
Well,
The,
I mean,
the,
it's yeah. Wait, there's a way when you like cut it with your tooth and you see
yeah,
a little bit of white inside, just a
yeah.
little bit. It means that it's perfect. And then you
Ah,
keep on cooking that in the pan.
can I use something like this instead? Look, it's already made. Arrabbiata.
Well, if you are
And
a
look,
college student, yes.
there's Botticelli right there.
Yeah, and she's rolling her eyes, right?
We only have a minute left, and I don't think this is done yet. But let me see. It can't be. I mean,
Can be
look.
done. Well,
No, no.
no, it's not that. But the thing is that, like in 2 minutes, like in 3 minutes, I don't know now the timing. You're supposed to scolare. How do you say scolare? I don't remember.
Do you mean to drain it?
Yeah, and maybe you can save a little bit of water.
Ah,
So that's good if it is if the sauce is too dry, you know.
so you put like a spoonful of the water
Yeah, yeah. You
into
just
the,
put it in a little bowl, you know. You just save it if you need it. It's not necessary for something like this.
okay.
Like spaghetti al pomodoro is very easy. And then, and the thing is that you keep on cooking the spaghetti inside of the pan with the tomato sauce.
Oh, so that's how it gets to its final. So you take
Yeah.
it out when it's not cooked yet, and
Exactly.
you finish cooking it.
Yeah, exactly. So it's never gonna be too cooked, overcooked.
Yeah.
And
Here's a reader who's always used bottled pasta, but she's Irish.
no, you should come
Well,
to
I want to
Italy.
say this is bottled. I don't know another word for it, but it's
Well,
not
you're right.
a
Yeah,
sauce. It's something called passata. What is passata di pomodoro?
passata is when it's. Do you know the how do you say that in English? My God, when you have that tool that you squish the tomatoes in it.
Yeah, a food mill. It's been, yeah, it's been
I don't,
passed through a sieve.
exactly,
Passata. Okay.
exactly.
All right, we've got, this is looking blonde, so I'm going to put this in.
Oh, okay.
No?
No, yeah. I'm
Too
thinking of the
soon?
pasta. Of
Oh,
course.
you're
No,
worried about the
of course,
pasta?
yeah.
All right, we're going to have to say goodbye in a moment.
Yeah, I think we are a little late, but I
Oh,
hope
that's
people
pretty,
are
actually,
having
that's
fun.
good. That seems,
Is it?
yeah. But
You know what
my
you should
sauce
do?
has
You know
just
what you should
begun.
do?
What?
Yeah, so you know what you should do? Just put the spaghetti in the pan with the garlic.
Really?
Yes. Add some chili pepper, and you make spaghetti aglio olio peperoncino,
Oh,
right? So, yeah, that's the sound I love.
then it's just chili peppers
Yeah, the
and,
dry ones already broken,
yeah,
and more oil, and that's very good.
and that's my dish.
Yep, and that's
That's my lunch.
tasty.
Okay.
Usually that's what you do after a party when you're back home very, very late and you're kind of drunk and you want to eat something before going to bed. And maybe you're 21 and you do that.
All right. Well, I've had part of a White Claw cocktail, so I think I deserve it.
Awesome.
Thank you, Enrico, for joining
Ciao,
us
everybody.
today. Ciao,
Thank you for having me.
everybody. Ci vediamo la prossima settimana. La settimana prossima.
That's
Okay.
good.
Bye,
Bravo.
Enrico. Bravo.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.